Hey YouTube friends and family, back with another video. I am excited because I'm going to continue trying to do some field testing with the brand new pack of the Freewell ND Filters. It is 10:28 a.m. so the sun is kind of out. It's like a hazy sunny day today, and right now I'm recording in auto, but I'm going to throw one of these bad boys on. I got to go to the gym today, so I thought I would record me walking up to the gym and testing out some of these ND filters. I'm thinking with the way the sun looks, probably an ND16 is going to work. All right, so this is the 32 ND filter, and I think this looks a lot better. Just looking at the Mimo app, you can see that there are no zebras, and the histogram looks pretty good. So yeah, I think the 32 ND filter works good at this type of lighting. Hey baby, all I want is to be loved by you. All right, so what do you think? I feel like the 32 ND filter is perfect for this like hazy sunny day. Let me know down in the comments below if that looks good. So here is a shot of the sun behind me. Is my face coming into, is it good enough? Can you see my face well? So I'm walking up to my gym this morning, and I didn't want to waste any opportunity to do some more testing of the ND filters. I feel like the 32 ND filter for the Freewell is working good. I don't know, maybe I could bump it up a little bit, go to the 64, but I feel like the 32 looks pretty good. I'll have to look at it whenever I get back into Final Cut and seeing how it actually looks. But yeah, pretty pleased about having the ND filter so early. Oh man, props to you Freewell for getting this to me early. Hey baby, all I want is to be loved by you. Okay, so again, the sun is behind me. I'm on the 32 ND filter. I'm going to stop this for a moment. I'm going to put in a little bit stronger of an ND filter and see if it still is able to make my face bright enough. So let's take a look. All right, well, this is the 64 ND filter. The sun is behind me. I'm looking at the DJI Mimo app right now. I'm wondering, is this, how is everything looking? This is the 64 ND filter. Okay, now we are at the 128 ND filter. I wanted to kind of see with the sun behind me, this is a really challenging kind of scene. So is the 128 too much? I'm looking at my DJI Mimo app here. It's hard to tell, but let me swing around over here. How's that looking? That looks pretty good. Now that the sun is hitting me. Yeah, 128, maybe not too bad, but I swing around over here. It does look a little bit, it looks a little bit darker on my face, but wow. Maybe at least whenever you're walking into the sun, the 128 looks really good. The histogram shows that it looks really good as well. Sorry, I'm looking at the Mimo app, but yeah, wow. I mean, I don't have that much experience with ND filters. I do have it on my ZV-E10, but it's one of those variable ones. But it does make it a little bit more difficult to have to take the filters off. But if you can find out the right type of lighting, then you can just go from there. But I feel like if I'm walking away from the sun, I may need to bring it down to 64 at least. Let's take a look. Okay, now I have it on the 64, but this time I have it on the 64 ND filter with the polarizing effect. So yeah, I'm not sure. Let's take a look. I do have some windows over here. Now, the polarizer should allow you to not be affected by the reflections, and you're able to see inside windows. And yeah, but this is a self-serve cafe over here. It's pretty cool. but you should be able to look inside. Oh, my bad. You should be able to see inside better. Let's throw on the 64 without the polarizer and see the comparison. All right, now I have the standard 64 ND filter. Do you notice any difference? I can't really tell, but I will check later on and let me know if you see any differences in the comments below.
Hey baby, all I want is to be loved by you.
So I'm going to stick with the 64 ND filter for now, with the sun behind me. At least from looking at the DJI Mimo app, it looks like this might be the sweet spot. But now I'm in some shade, so it'll be interesting to see if this is the best ND filter. All right, so I'm back outside, just getting done with the workout and eating lunch. And I just kind of wanted to show off the Freewell pack. Hopefully you can see this okay. I have it currently set on, I'm using the CPL 64 ND filter, and it's a cloudy, hazy, sunny day. So basically, yeah, you've got the 8, 16, 32, 64, and then it goes up to like 128, 256, and 128, 256, and 1000 ND. And then you've got the 8, 16, 68, 8, 16, 32, 64, and you got the mist filter, and then the noise pollution filter or whatever. Yeah, that's a quick cursory check. I currently have the circular 64 ND on, but still learning a little bit about the effects. I know supposedly the polarized one makes the sky look nicer, although right now it's cloudy, so that doesn't really help. And also it makes everything crisper, like if you're on a lake, ocean, sky, looking at different things. Sorry, I'm not the expert on that, but wanted to at least show some different samples. I think the 64 looks good right now. In terms of time-wise, it's 12:58 p.m. here in Seoul, South Korea. And definite shout out to Freewell for getting me these ND filters so quickly. I think there is an advantage living so close to China. I think my delivery got out really quick just being here in Korea. That's like a hop, skip, and a jump away. But how does the ND64 look? I feel like in this type of setting, especially with the sun kind of partially out, partly cloudy, I feel like it looks pretty good. I can't completely tell until after, but I just wanted to get just a little bit more of a field test on this, because still kind of learning the ropes. Yeah, so here we are. We're just going downhill and using the CPL Polarized. And I'm going to have to do some more research on it. Maybe you guys can let me know down in the comments below what exactly the advantage is with the regular 64 ND filter versus the CPL ND filter. But it's just a learning process, folks. We can't be experts at everything. And I'll tell you what, though, it is really fun learning about new things. This is a window. How does that look? Okay, so this is the park that I was at yesterday. I am on the 64 ND filter. The sky is not blowing out here. It's starting to get a little blue. The sun is over to my left. And you can see, I can see the zebras in the sky. But this is a circular polarized lens, 64 ND. How does that look? Let's throw on another filter. Okay, so this is now the 128 ND filter, the non-polarized, because I don't think I have a 128 on the polarized side. But how does this look compared to the last one we saw? Let me scan over here to where the sun is. There's a little bit less zebras up in the sky. I'm using the Mimo app. Over here, they're building a huge new office-style apartment complex, which is pretty exciting. But how does this look? Let me put it on me. Oop. Okay, so now it is on me. I can't see how it looks. Now I'm facing directly into the sun. This is the 128 ND filter. And let me have the sun in different, how does this look? The sun is facing us directly. I can't even tell with the Mimo app and the 2-inch screen how well I'm coming in, if there is any, if my face is exposed at all. That's the 128 ND filter. Okay, so this is the 256 ND filter. Oh, okay, I didn't mean to do that, but yeah, here's me. I am, of course, the sun is right behind me. How is my face exposed in this shot? I'll come over here to where I am now facing the sun. It's kind of a hazy sun, but you could probably see my face a lot better. But this is the 256 ND filter on a hazy day. Let me spin you around here so you can see. I'm looking up here, and now the sky is barely, there's just zebra lines just on the actual sun itself. How is that looking on the 256 ND filter? Okay, this is the 1000 ND filter on the Freewell, and the sun is right behind me. It's a hazy sun, but it definitely is shining pretty bright. Let me go ahead and move me over here so that I'm exposed better from the sun. Is the 1000 ND filter like too much? I'm kind of looking at the Mimo app, and I don't know, the Mimo app is showing me that it looks pretty decent. I wasn't sure if I'd ever need a 1000 ND filter, but it's looking like we can go with a 1000 ND filter on a super bright day. This isn't exactly the brightest day in the world, but just looking at the histogram, it looks like it's pretty good. But yeah, this is the sun behind me now with the ND filter. On a super crazy bright day, to get proper motion blur, this might be the ticket on a 1000 ND filter. Let me flip it over to the front here and kind of just see how everything's looking. The sky looks great. I know I probably already showed this, but just wanted to see. Here's my setup here. Had to put some sunblock on. But yeah, this is looking pretty good for the 1000 ND filter. Just wanted to give you guys an idea of what the 1000 ND filter would look like. Okay, well, I am back on the 128 ND filter, the just the regular ND filter, not the circular polarized one, but just for regular walking around. I think I'm going to stick to the 64 or the 128 on a bright hazy day like this. Seems like it's making the sky look a little bluer, but I think the big challenge is the exposure whenever the sun is behind your back. But yeah, it's been real fun to just kind of explore how to utilize the ND filters properly. You know, I think it's just a experiment, try to figure out what works best for you and the kind of the shot that you're looking for. But I feel like I'm slowly beginning to learn this process. It would be nice, I was reading the comments and someone was saying it'd be nice to stack the ND filters. That way you could like stack it on top of the wide-angled lens or, but it's not that simple, I guess. It'd be nice to have like an adjustable variable one too, but the lenses are so small, I don't think it would probably be too heavy for the magnets, but one can only wish. One of the cool things about going to work out every morning is that I have to climb up a pretty large hill. And climbing up this hill is kind of a reminder to achieve anything and to do anything, you've got to really hit it hard and you've got to be willing to metaphorically climb up the hill of life.
Hey baby, all I want is to be loved by you.
Okay, finally here to the community gym. I love this community gym. This is what's for an after workout meal. Egg whites, 6 eggs, 1 yolk, apples, and what we call in Korea kyol, but it could also be something like cuties for the English word. So super tasty. It almost tastes like candy.
Hey baby, all I want is to be loved by you.
I'll tell you what, metaphorically, after a good workout, it's all downhill. And here I am physically going downhill after a long workout. So it feels so good. You know, that's like one of the biggest like satisfactions in life is just getting done with a hard workout. And even though sometimes you don't want to do it, it's just kind of like, you know, doing it anyway. So, and it feels good. I always love the time after a workout, especially when you do it in the morning and you have the rest of your day.
Hey baby, all I want is to be loved by you. But you would never take me as I am, it's true. 소중한 우리 사이가 멀어질까봐
All right, you know you are at an authentic Korean barbecue when you got the real coals, baby.
Hey baby, all I want is to be loved by you. But you would never take me as I am, it's true. 소중한 우리 사이가 멀어질까봐